Hi, Dr. Shinesh. Welcome to the interview. Right, you have an impressive background in doing coaching for more than 10 years now, served for about 8 years at the University of Copenhagen and the University of Dundee as the research fellow, project coordinator, and a health coach for diabetes. At the time, as a senior research fellow, you were helping the Scottish government to positively transform the prisoners. Wow, right. Remotely, you are now with Know You More, Marshall Goldsmith Stakeholder Centered Coaching, and Be the One. So why do you choose to enter into coaching? Some might perceive this as not beneficial as it seems, and that is pretty general.
First of all, thank you, Golda, for inviting me and an opportunity to share my journey and insights. So it's a great opportunity. So thank you very much. And why coaching? I have always been fascinated by human behavior because human behavior is how we grow, how we learn, how we communicate as human beings. So it is all about human behavior, and my mission has been always to explore, unlock, and maximize the potential of leaders so that they can lead for transformation. Therefore, I designed and executed two international, one semi-national project on behavioral change. And first one was very shortly about understanding the determinants of behavior. Second international project was about how we can change the behavior most effectively, what is the best approach. And third one is we need resilience for continuous behavior change. This was for the purpose of understanding resilience, because let me share a very short example here. If we want to lose 10 kilos in 1 month, then we will start going gym, exercise. That's a behavior change. But to continue that behavior change, we need resilience. And by the time we need to intensify the duration of exercises and maybe change the exercises, and that also needs resilience. So this is why how behavior and resilience are connected. And as I said, I am fascinated with all this. And in 2018, after finalization of all these three projects in time sequence, I started my training at Marshall Goldsmith Stakeholder Centered Coaching, because as you may know that Marshall Goldsmith is the #1 leadership coach. And I was always fascinated with leadership because it can change the world for positive. And Marshall, who worked with thousands of CEOs and who ran a global project among CEOs, stated that the common measure challenge in all businesses, regardless of its industry size, is poor leadership. And poor leadership is behavioral. And I said, oh, wow, that is my field. That is my fascination. And then I asked this simple question. If peer leaders put so much effort, so much time in their performance, but still they are not there. Still they are performing poor leadership, or they cannot get the best results they want. Why? Why it is so? And I have a deep dive into all these leadership models and also practices. And I have found that there isn't one practical evidence-based model that can guide leaders to have high performance while they are enjoying their life, having their time to spend with their employees and families for powerful communications.
I'd love to check with you, like, how would you describe your experience when you're coaching the prisoners?
Yeah, thank you. And that was my third project. And that was about understanding the impact of resilience on behavior change. And as we know, resilience is the key for any types of behavior change. And I will tell a little short story about this. It was 2016 when I was walking just behind the doors in prison. And then I arrived at the training room, and then prisoners arrived, and their faces were down, their shoulders were down, and they weren't even looking at me, and I could read all the misery. And I said, hello guys, welcome to this journey. I'm Ayşe, I'm a leadership development and well-being coach, but my professional identity is out of this door as well as your past, and we are now going to build your future, the future you want, together through this 3 months training program. Who's with me? And these guys started to look at me slowly, and they raised their hands. And at the beginning of the project, it was a 3 months training, coaching training, and one-to-one coaching and coaching supervision. That was the program. At the beginning, these guys were at the darkness side of the tunnel. And at the end of the coaching training, they became the light at the end of tunnel, not only for themselves and also for others. And this project, I can say that this is, I was really fascinated with this project, because when we started, these guys had no resiliency, no authenticity. So from scratch, they developed resiliency, authenticity, compassionate, and living with values and being purposeful to create change for others and inspiring others. And if we just look at now the COVID-19, we were in a little bit similar situation, especially in the UK after 3 lockdowns. We experienced like being in a prison, and many businesses also are recovering now. And some of them are thriving. And then if we look at the thriving factors, it is more or less the same factors that I observed in prison. And there is an evidence also from 2009 economical crisis. The factors to thrive, no matter in your personal life or in your professional life, is authenticity, living with purpose, and being compassionate with others, and also designing and reimagining a business or a life, not only for yourself, but also for others, with the social purpose. And most importantly, starting to believe in yourself and unlocking and maximizing your potential. So that was my biggest insight from this project. And then now I'm applying it to the business.